You're rolling up, Uber black Cadillac, high heel boots, and a sexy body full of tats.
Former MotoGP world champion Casey Stoner has finally spoken out about Yamaha's big move to test a new V4 engine configuration at the Misano circuit in the 2025 San Marino MotoGP. Stoner believes Yamaha's decision to abandon its inline-4 engine tradition and switch to a V4 is one of the boldest moves in the team's history. According to Stoner, this change could be a decisive turning point. He believes that with this new technology, Yamaha has the potential to perform much faster than in previous seasons. I see Yamaha going through an important transition phase. V4 engines usually offer more consistent power and higher top speeds, and if they manage to balance that with Yamaha's signature agility, the results could be terrifying for their competitors, said Stoner. He even added that the test at Misano will be key to seeing the direction of Yamaha's future development. If the initial data and performance meet expectations, Stoner believes Yamaha can once again become a serious threat at the front of the pack. My prediction is that if this V4 project goes according to plan, Yamaha will soon be back in the fast lane, even capable of winning some of the final races of the season, said Stoner with confidence. For Stoner, the arrival of this new engine also signals that Yamaha is truly listening to criticism from its riders, including Fabio Quartararo. With the potential it has shown, the MotoGP world is eagerly awaiting Yamaha's breakthrough at Misano as the first step in the manufacturer's new era. And here's the full story. Two-time MotoGP world champion Casey Stoner has returned to the public eye with sharp and insightful comments on Yamaha's latest developments. The Japanese manufacturer has finally taken a long-awaited big step by introducing a V4 engine for the first time in its history in the Premier class. The engine is scheduled to undergo its first test at the Misano circuit in San Marino during the 2025 MotoGP season. Stoner, known as one of the most technical and sensitive riders when it comes to motorcycle characteristics, believes that Yamaha's decision could be a turning point that determines the future of the Garpa team. According to him, this change is not just a change in engine specifications, but a revolution that will change the way Yamaha competes against Ducati, KTM, Aprilia, and even Honda. Yamaha has stuck with the inline-4 for too long. That engine does have advantages in terms of agility and smoothness when entering corners, but in the current MotoGP era, peak power and acceleration are vital factors. With the V4, they finally have a chance to address those weaknesses, said Stoner. Stoner further explained that V4 engines generally offer a better combination of power, top speed, and traction, especially on long straight tracks like Mugello, Qatar, or the Red Bull Ring. For years, Yamaha has consistently lagged behind Ducati in straight-line speed, leaving its riders frustrated by the difficulty of overtaking. However, according to Stoner, if this new engine can maintain Yamaha's signature stability and handling in corners, the results could be terrifying for their rivals. My prediction is that if Yamaha can combine the power of the V4 with their signature handling style, this team could return to racing at high speeds. I wouldn't be surprised if, after a few races following testing, Yamaha could immediately compete for victories. The Misano test will be key to seeing how much potential this bike has, he added. Furthermore, Stoner also mentioned the current Yamaha riders. Fabio Quartararo, who was disappointed with the bike's performance last season, will be greatly helped by this V4 engine, according to Stoner. He believes Quartararo will be the one who benefits most from the new power, as his aggressive riding style suits a bike with strong acceleration. Not only that, the presence of Jack Miller, who is expected to stay with Yamaha, could also be an important factor in the development process, given Miller's extensive experience riding V4-powered bikes at Ducati and KTM. For Stoner, Yamaha's move is clear evidence that the Japanese manufacturer is not standing idly by in the face of European dominance, especially Ducati. The MotoGP world is waiting to see whether this V4 project will truly be Yamaha's ultimate weapon to return to glory after years of ups and downs. If you ask me for my prediction, I'm sure Yamaha will surprise a lot of people. Maybe not right away at Misano, but the data from the tests will bring them closer to the podium. In the next 2 or 3 series, we will see the real results of this revolution, Stoner concluded optimistically. Now, the world's attention in MotoGP is focused on Misano. Will Yamaha's V4 engine truly usher in a new era of success? Or will it mark the beginning of new challenges they must overcome? One thing is certain, Casey Stoner's comments have only fueled the excitement of fans eager to witness this historic test. The 2025 San Marino MotoGP, which will take place at the Misano circuit in Italy on September 12 to 14th, is sure to be a historic moment for Yamaha. The Japanese manufacturer has finally decided to step out of its comfort zone by introducing the Yamaha YZR M1 with a V4 engine configuration, after relying on an inline-4 engine for so long. This radical move is certainly a major highlight, because since the modern MotoGP era began, Yamaha has always maintained an inline-4 philosophy that is considered more rider-friendly in terms of agility in corners. However, Ducati's dominance with V4 engines in recent years, coupled with the increasing competitiveness of Aprilia, KTM, and Honda, has left Yamaha with no choice but to try a major change. Yamaha's V4 engine is said to have undergone intensive development in Japan and Europe, with a focus on top speed and traction out of corners, which have been the YZR M1's main weaknesses. Misano 2025 will be the first real stage where the public can witness the performance of Yamaha's V4 against tough opponents. However, it's not just the new engine that's attracting attention. Yamaha's internal drama has also come to the surface, especially after Fabio Quartararo made some harsh comments. The 2021 world champion openly asked Yamaha management to keep Jack Miller as his teammate. In an interview after private testing at Misano, Quartararo shared his views. "I can say that Jack isn't just a fast rider, he has something very important for this new project. With his experience at Ducati and KTM, he understands how the V4 engine works better than anyone else on the team. He can provide detailed input to the engineers. If Yamaha wants to succeed with this new engine, they need Jack," Quartararo said seriously. Quartararo's comments are clearly not without reason. Jack Miller is known as a rider with an aggressive style who is willing to take risks, qualities that are considered very suitable for the character of the V4 motorcycle. In addition, Miller also has a reputation as a rider who is good at providing technical feedback, something that is very important when Yamaha is undergoing a major transition. Miller himself was once referred to as only a temporary option at Yamaha because his contract was short-term. However, his consistent performance throughout the season, coupled with his expertise in developing motorcycles, has led to his position now being reconsidered. Miller's presence is also said to bring a positive aura to the Yamaha paddock, as the Australian rider is known to be sociable, outspoken, and able to build team spirit. Fabio Quartararo emphasized that Yamaha must not repeat past mistakes, where they lost key riders due to political issues or short-term strategies. This is a very important time. We have a new engine, a new direction, and a big project. If Yamaha is serious about returning to the top, they must retain all their best elements, including Jack, added Quartararo. The 2025 San Marino MotoGP will be a real test, not only to see how far Yamaha's V4 engine has progressed, but also as a moment when major decisions about the team's future could begin to take shape. Will Yamaha listen to Quartararo and retain Jack Miller? Or will they choose a different direction for 2026? One thing is certain, the world's attention in MotoGP will be fully focused on Misano. Yamaha arrives with a big stake, new technology, new hopes, and a major challenge to prove they can still compete at the highest level.
I see her rolling up, Uber black Cadillac, high heel boots and a sexy body full of tats. Baby's bad, oh baby's hella bad. After her there ain't no coming back. Wanna take a run at that. I think she's feeling me, turn it up a few degrees. My imagination of her body gets the best of me. Oh gosh, she's such a tease, bitten lips, bruised knees. I'm addicted to her, need her touching me. Cause she got a bad little waist, and we tearing down this place. Off the liquor that we chase, got some egos to the face. Baby, I don't need no space, coming closer for a taste. And I'll show you how I make everything just fade away. Cause she's like sex, drugs, cocaine.